Hello everyone, today's lesson is lesson 92, identifying the liquid capacity of common containers. So this here is called a liquid measuring cup, and it measures up to 1 full cup, which is the same as 8 ounces. And then each of the lines show different amounts. So 1 cup, a 3/4 of a cup, half a cup, 1/4 of a cup, and then in ounces it would be 8 ounces, 6, 4, or 2 ounces. We also have 2/3 of a cup and 1/3 of a cup. Okay. So if I wanted to draw a picture and show half of a cup of milk, so let's say I filled this container up with half of a cup of milk. Go right about to there. Okay. If I wanted to draw that to a square, I could draw it like this, 1/2, or I could even draw it this way, 1/2, because it's half of the square. Now, I wouldn't if I was trying to show this as a cup, I wouldn't show it this way, because when you fill a cup full of milk, you can't just fill up the left half. And also, I couldn't show it this way, because when I fill up a cup of milk, I don't fill up the top first. Like, it doesn't just float. That's silly. Okay, so what about 1/4 of a cup of milk? So 1/4 of a cup goes to this line here, if I were to fill up this cup. And I would show that, I could show it a couple different ways. So first, what if I showed a 1/4 this way? Well, if it's a cup of milk, again, I cannot just fill one corner of a cup, so that doesn't work. So I'd want to show it this way. A 1/4 of a cup would be here at the bottom of my cup. Alright. So, the important thing to remember is that is with this picture. Okay, so most containers come in cups, pints, quarts, half gallons, and gallons. If you go to the grocery store, you can find these amounts in milk especially. So, if we start from the biggest, 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. And you can see that here. The big gallon equals the 4 quarts inside. Okay. 1/2 gallon is 2 quarts. So if I take this gallon and split it in half, it equals the 2 quarts. Okay. 1 quart equals 2 pints. And you can see that because there are these 2 P's for pint inside the big quart. Okay. So then 1 pint equals 2 cups. And you can see that there's 2 little cups inside of the pint. And then 1 cup equals 8 ounces. Okay. And that's not shown in my picture. Usually they just write it off to the side. So they'd say like 1 cup equals 8 ounces. Okay, so the question is how many cups are in a gallon? Well, if we look, each quart has 4 cups. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. So there are 16 cups in a gallon. Now, this is called a liter bottle. A liter is a little bit bigger than a quart. So 1 liter, let me show that with a capital L, is greater than 1 quart. Okay. Soda often comes in 2-liter bottles. You see these all the time at stores. Okay. So here we just have some questions. First one is how many cups are in a pint? So remember, 1 single pint has 2 cups in it. So how many ounces are in a pint? Well, 1 cup equals 8 ounces. And ounces is OZ. So that means that 2 cups would be equal to 16 ounces. Right? Well, how many cups in a quart? Well, if you look at our picture, there are 4 cups in the full quart. So how many ounces is that? Well, 1 cup is 8 ounces, so 4 cups would be 32 ounces. Okay. Well, how many cups in a half gallon? So if we divide our gallon in half, we would see that there are 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 cups in a half gallon. So how many ounces would be 8 cups times 8 ounces, which is 64 ounces. Well, how many cups in a gallon? Well, you can see from our picture that there are 16 cups in our half gallon, or in our gallon. Okay. All right, and we already answered that question. All right, so that's our different units of measure and how they relate to each other. Thanks for watching.